welcome to the Digital.ai Release 10.1 demo. I'm going to take you through a couple of the new features that we're delivering in our latest release. In this demo, I will show the changes we did in Release on how to configure third-party integrations, like connections to ServiceNow and Jira. We've done the following. We've added Vault and CyberArk Conjur support for integrations, and we now support the OAuth2 connection protocol out of the box for all integration plugins. We've done this to provide a more secure way of connecting to outside servers. Let's take a look at how this works. We're in Release here, and I have a connection to ServiceNow. I'll open it with a simple username and password over basic authentication. Let's press the test button and to check that the ServiceNow server can indeed be reached. First, this works, but it can be improved in two ways. I will show you how to get the password from an external secrets provider, Vault. Note that we can also use CyberArk Conjur, we have support for that, but in this demo I will use Vault. Secondly, I will change the authentication protocol from basic to the more modern and secure OAuth2 protocol. Let's go into Vault. This is an external application, it's a secrets manager, and it stores all your secrets and can do that in a centralized place across multiple applications. For this demo, I have two entries for ServiceNow called client secret and password. For now, we'll just use the password. Let's remember that's under secret, ServiceNow, password. Okay, we go back to Release. Under shared configuration, we have a connection set up. Under secrets management, there it is, to Vault. I can show you, we test the connections, pretty simple connection there, not many surprises. And to get a particular secret from Vault, we need to add a password variable. And we do this on the variable screen. I'm using a global variable, but you can also use folder variables for that for a better security scope. So I'll add a new global variable, and we'll call this ServiceNow password. We'll make this of type password, and now we can switch to secrets management and select the Vault server. You have to remember the path here, so secret service now is what's called in Vault, and there it's called password. So I create this variable, and now I can go back to my ServiceNow configuration, that's here. And instead of the password that I typed in before, I refer to a variable that links to Vault. So that's ServiceNow password. And I can test the connection, and it works. So that's great, because now we've moved that particular password from Release to the external secret management tool. With this under our belt, let's switch to a more modern and secure authentication protocol, OAuth2. In Release 10.1, we've added out-of-the-box support for OAuth2 for any integration that needs it. If your third-party service supports OAuth2, you can connect to it from Release without any fuss. No additional coding is needed for the integrations. And in fact, integration developers do not need to know about the OAuth2 protocol at all in order to support it. We simply select OAuth2 from the drop-down menu, and you'll see that the UI changes with additional relevant properties for this protocol. Now I'll cancel this one and I'll go to a pre-configured instance to remember all the values. Note that some of the values you would need to configure by hand. You can't take them from Vault unless they're passwords. So for example, the client ID is not a password, and it will show up in the UI, so we can't get it from Vault, otherwise you would be able to expose your secrets. But we do have the password here, which we used before, and the client secret is also in Vault, and I configured that global variable before, and I select it here and test it, and indeed the connection works. So to summarize, with Release 10.1, you can move all your connection passwords to an external secrets provider like Vault or CyberArk Conjur, and OAuth2 is supported for any integration as a standard option. Thank you for watching this demo.